We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, which can best be described as a game for masochists devised by a sadist. Two teams oppose each other. They are, on my left, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton.
Too much.
The rules of this game are very simple. The teams do what I tell them, and as chairman, I'm always right. So we start this week now with a game called Word for Word. In this round, one of the members of a team says a word, and his partner must say another word, totally unconnected with the first, and we carry on like that. The other team may challenge and try and prove a connection. Now, the scoring on this is important. I score 1 mark per word until a correct challenge, when the challenging side takes over. 2 rounds each side, so that each player... Oh, there's nothing to do with you. Right. I'm going to give you a word to start you off. Graeme, your word is button.
Aardvark. Too smooth.
Tim challenged that.
Aardvarks are very silent.
I'll accept that, yes.
Yes, thank you.
Right. Tim, you have the privilege of starting this next one. Incidentally, you have to go from one team to another, so you have to pass the word to Willie, and Willie has to pass one back. I have a challenge there from... Who's that from?
It's from me. I didn't know that. So can we have a point?
Good, excellent. I'll second that.
You lose another mark for not knowing the rules. Tim, do you... That's a challenge also from... who's that from?
No, not from me, yeah.
From Graeme again.
I know the rules now, so can I have a mark back?
Another one gone for interrupting. Now, Tim, between you and Willie, and your word is button.
Clog. Garbage.
Daffodils.
Booze.
Surgical belt.
Pump.
Gerbil.
Bottle.
I have a challenge there from Barry.
Making a gerbil in a bottle is a very old pastime. It replaced ships years ago.
Foiled a
I knew there was a connection.
I've got one on my mantelpiece. Barry, it's your turn to start now, and it's between you and Graeme, and the other side have to challenge. Your word is button.
Africa.
Man.
No connection there at all. Lettuce.
Grommet.
Lace.
Thespian.
I have a challenge from Willie Rushton.
Famed thespian Sir Edwin Lace, who played the role of Lady Macbeth for many years at the Victoria
That was
Palace
only the
with
stage
Crazy Gang.
name. I'm sorry. That wasn't real name at all.
No.
No.
Also,
Well, we have a bit of confusion there. I shall put this to the audience. From your applause, I will know what to do.
Silence.
Right, we've got it.
I take back my...
No, we have one more round of that. And Willie, you're going to start. And your word is fly.
Kneecap.
Ashtray.
Barometer.
Bell.
Earplug.
Challenge from Graeme Garden.
Well, I think earplug and bell have a connection definitely there. If you were assailed by very noisy earplugs, you would stuff a pair of bells in your ear.
Right.
My word, yes.
Even at this early stage, the scores reached an interesting point, and I go on to a point where now I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme, and I give the teams time now to think of silly names for people arriving at the astronomer's ball. Ball. Okay, teams, start thinking. We have a blues round now. For this round, each team gives the other team a topic for a blues, on which they must then improvise, accompanied, of course, by Colin at the piano. Graeme and Barry, will you give Tim and Willie their subject, please?
While they're tearing bits of paper, listeners, and discarding them, the British Leyland Blues we would quite like.
Nod when I come in. I woke up this morning, don't know why I bother, my car never starts. Oh, it never starts, man. No. Thank you. I went down to the pub for a chat with the barmaid and a game of darts. Oh, yeah, I did. I really did, truly did, yeah. I complained about the British motor car industry volubly. And she said,
it's the same round here, dearie. They've all down tools and I can't get the parts.
saucy little devil.
Dreadful. Kneecaps is connected with ashtrays.
Now then, Tim and Willie, if you can remember your lines, will you give Graeme and Barry a chance to, a topic for a blues?
Newspapers.
Hoppagini Polly, Hoppagini Betty Betty Boy.
Oh, yes, it is.
This is a difficult one.
I don't believe it.
Ain't you just set up?
That's why I feel blue.
At this point, the score is Graeme and Barry 8.5 and Tim and Willie 12 3/4. I have a challenge there from
No,
Tim.
it's not a challenge, it's a question. I'm trying to think of astronomers. Can we mention Uranus? Thanks, Hump.
Give me a chance to introduce my buzzer, with which I shall censor anything which doesn't read with my approval. Now, we're going to play the old-fashioned parlour game of sardines. For this, one of the panellists has to hide and the others try to find him. When they find him, they hide with him. Now, you in the audience can help by indicating when they're getting warm by your applause and when they're getting colder by groans. So I hope you'll help there. Now, Graeme Garden, you're going to hide and the others will count to 10 and
not
then
look.
start looking.
And they won't look. Are they hiding their eyes? Right.
They're all
They're
hiding.
just not listening. Are you ready, Graeme? Ah, that's a clue. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, it's one of them trick
5,
ones.
6,
Ready.
7, 8, 9,
It is one of them trick
10.
ones.
Coming!
All right.
You're bothering, are you?
Barry Cryer is now found Graeme. Brooke-Taylor has now found Graeme. He's hiding with him. That only leaves Willie Rushton.
Excuse me, is this the... Oh,
Well, now they're all hiding. I suppose I better get them back, otherwise other chairmen of panel games will want to do the same thing. So come on back, teams. We go on to the next round. Come on back.
damn good
Those of you
radio.
who've been listening to that thrilling game at home, I should tell you that Graeme was hiding on the 5th floor of the post office tower.
That's right. Right.
Now we have a game called tag wrestling, and in this round I'm going to give each team the payoff of a story, and I shall then start one of you off telling a story to fit your punchline. And then when I feel like it, I shall press my buzzer, and a member from the opposing team will have to take up the story, but make it fit his punchline. You understand it, do you? More than I do. Anyway, I'm going to give Graeme and Barry their punchline now, and your punchline is as follows. It's a rice pudding, cried the policeman, waving his trombone.
Heard it.
And Tim and Willie, are you ready for yours?
How do you
yours?
spell waving?
Waving, trombone.
Okay, yep.
Tim and Willie, yours is... The Queen disappeared into the bog,
Very.
bright orange from head to foot.
Don't
This
know
goes
that
against the grain, Hump. I'm sorry.
All right? You both got your punchlines, and to start working towards yours, Graeme and Barry, will you start off now? Graeme Garden.
It was a bright day for the Metropolitan Police when Chris Barber joined their ranks. He was giving a little concert in the Metropolitan Police canteen over a cup of tea, which was being shared by several hundred sergeants and...
Willie Rushton.
There is perhaps in the whole of Southern Ireland no more grisly sight than a dead trombonist. It was to Southern Ireland that Ellery Queen, a famed detective, set off to solve the amazing case of the stabbed trombonist and the bog.
Barry.
We'll be telling you all about this next week, but tonight it's Chris Barber in the police. In the canteen, where, of course, they took truncheon vouchers, Chris was sitting, talking to his mate. His mate said, Chris, look, so mussy, what are you doing here? He said, I'm engaged.
Tim.
Why am I saying looks are mussy when I should be saying whoops dearie? Oh, you right old Queen, he said. Why? Why? Why are you getting that orange squash from the canteen? Why, he said? Why? Why am I getting that character now?
Better.
Why am I getting it? You asked me why? Why?
This is him, listeners.
Turning to P.C. Barber, he said, you're sweet. To which, it's a rice pudding, cried the policeman, waving his trombone.
Good heavens.
Yes! Yes! Massacre.
Graeme and Barry have to forfeit... Graeme and Barry have to forfeit 4 marks there for catching the chairman unawares. So I'm going to give them another set of taglines now. We're going to play another round of that. And this one, Graeme and Barry, your punchline. It turned out to be the female contortionist who put a ferret in the surgical boot.
He doesn't get a penny extra for this, you know. Put a ferret. It is ferret, isn't it, Hump?
That's right.
Otherwise it would have been silly.
Tim and Willie, here's yours. Ready?
Yes.
Right. You've cut me off, screamed the vicar.
Sorry. We were cut off at the moment. You've cut me off, screamed who?
The vicar,
Well, he would.
dismounting from his pogo stick.
Noticed Humph always has a vicar in his
Yes.
stories, doesn't he? It's funny, that.
Very Freudian.
Eton days, you know.
Back to the background, yes.
Tim and Willie, you're going to start now towards your tagline.
Well,
Whichever you like.
it's a hard pogoing from the vicarage to the telephone box at the bottom of the hill. But the vicar set off with some vigour. Down the hill towards the telephone box. Oh.
Graeme Garden.
Right.
You're doomed.
A hard pogoing it was. Too hard for the vicar, indeed, who plunged from his instrument into the ditch, breaking his leg and necessitating the future wearing of a surgical boot for the rest of his days, and this story. The travelling circus, which you may have noticed to the left of the hill.
Here they come now.
But by some miracle, the vicar leapt from the ditch onto his pogo stick,
straight towards the telephone kiosk. But there was a lorry coming the other way, and just before he got there, the lorry went across him, and the vicar shouted...
The vicar shouted, "Arg!" He'd been struck a sideswipe, a glancing blow by the lorry, and fell back into the ditch, right on top of a female contortionist. What? "Good evening, madam," he cried. "Good evening."
Good evening, he said to the telephone operator, having staggered to his feet. "I'm trying to get through to the leg repairer at the next village." But he said, "Well, unfortunately..." Oh! The hole in one.
Oh, good heavens. He said, turning to the female contortionist, "Not only have I lost the line that I was speaking on, I shall never use a telephone again in my life."
But he lied. And as he
Figures
popped
don't lie,
into
you
the
beast.
telephone box, he said, "Can I have emergency 99... "You've cut me off," the vicar said, dismounting from his pogo stick.
Brilliant. I don't know how you did it.
Or why?
Now, we come to the next round, which is rather wittily entitled Playing Tunes on Instruments You Can't Play.
Very good.
Each team will play a well-known tune in turn on the Swanee whistle, and the other team will have to try and identify it. We're going to start with Tim and Willie, and you begin. Tim and Willie, you begin with your tune.
Give us a G.
Okay.
Thank you.
A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, the audience obviously got it. Now, what about you, Barry and Graeme?
It's one of the Mozart violin concertos, but...
Yes, but which one?
I don't know which number.
Opus number 48.
48.
Yeah.
Well...
Popularly known as Swanee, How I Love You.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know.
Da, 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 da. Oh! Da, da, da,
I thought it was a nose
da,
flute.
da,
I'm sorry
da,
about the
da,
next
da,
player.
da, da. Is that it?
Was it, Barry?
Looks at audience look back.
At this point, Chairman
try it
interrupts.
again. Barry's got it.
Colin Sell's going to... Barry's got it, you think? Let's see if he's got it. Colin
he
Sell,
keeps
will you
telling
play
us.
their tune on the piano properly?
That's what I was having.
You can
Oh, well,
always
in that
see
case,
Jimmy
I've no
Hill.
idea what it was.
And it's Barry Cryer who
Barry.
gets the bonus point there for having no idea what it was. And
You won't like this very much.
we have a short pause. I better explain to you, listening at home. Graeme and Barry have had to go over and get the Swanee whistles from Tim and Willie, dip them in a glass of carbolic, which is on my desk here, and they're now going to play their tune, which goes like this.
This is damp. So would you be if I just blown down your...
I've been reading my mail again.
1, 2, 3.
Well, I can see from her sympathetic actions that at least one lady in the audience has guessed what that one was. Can you Timothy and William.
Oh, she's a defrocked Dagenham girl piper. It's easy for her.
It sounded like the clangers learned brain surgery. Did we get it? No.
Nearly.
Is it on a nautical theme by any chance?
No.
I spotted bits of a life on the ocean.
I recognised a at one stage. Nothing to do with sirens or the Second World War.
No.
It seemed longer than the Second World War, but I don't think we'll get this, do you, Willie?
Did
I don't think you're
Lambert
going to
write
get
it
it.
often?
Colin Sell, you'll have to come in, and the lady in the audience, perhaps you can help out as well.
I don't recognise that tune either. Madam!
Madam, put them back on.
Less!
Excellent. Wonderful.
Couldn't have done better myself.
That puts Graeme and Willie ahead, and we go on to the next round. That was incidentally the stripper, as you probably recognise.
Was it really?
Yes, it is. Now then,
Not often, I don't
I
think.
thought you'd just got hot humped.
we have...
Bad Penny Blues, come on.
I'm very
do it
impressed,
for us.
humped, too.
We have the game now, which is called Double Feature, and it starts from the premise that the international film industry is broke and on its uppers, and therefore, for economic reasons, new films have to be remakes of pairs of old films. And I want you to hear the resulting titles, and I'll award points for, well, the usual. And the usual number of points, too. Tim, how about you?
Yes, well, what they're making up is a mixture of Day for Night, Robin Hood, and Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. And the producer, actually, interestingly enough, is Robin Day, and it's in his bid for political honours. And the film is called Day for Knighthood, or Robin Doesn't Live Here Anymore, so there.
Very contrived.
Contrived and long.
10 marks there for the audience's rapturous reception of that one. Barry?
Thank you,
Barry.
Mummy.
Well, I've got a bumper bundle, but self-praise is no recommendation. Oh, dear.
Well,
I've taken 5 old films, actually, Hump, with your indulgence. If I could crave your indulgence, or would you rather crave your
Get
own?
the same number
I've
of
got
marks, however many.
5 films. What did you do in the war, Daddy? I'll Be Your Sweetheart, I Do, Be My Love, and Ladies Who Do. And it's a new film called Doobie Doobie Doo.
Yes, 16 marks for you. And Willie?
This is a huge saving this one represents. It's Royal Flash, Equus, Donkey's Ears, The Four Horses of the Apocalypse, Scylla at the Palace. They're putting it all together as Racing from Windsor.
And Willie's won that round without a shadow of a doubt. This is where in my script it says that I go home so that the teams can get on with their announcements, but as you may have noticed, I went home 5 minutes ago. The teams are going to give their announcements now for the arrivals at the Astronomers' Ball.
Snap your garter now at Mr. and Mrs. Azer and their nudist daughter, Stark Azer, sometimes known as the Great Bear.
Please will you not laugh, as they're very sensitive. At
right.
Mr. and Mrs. Ons of Light Years Away, and their daughter Millie Ons of Light Years Away.
We kept our promise.
Hold your sides. As you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Lobservatory at Greenwich, and their son Roy Lobservatory at Greenwich.
Wandering lonely as a cloud, the short-sighted dwarf, J. Arthur Jodrell Bank.
Suspend, if you will, your critical faculties. All the way from Wales, Mr. and Mrs. Leebody and their son Evan Leebody.
A similar guest arrives. Mr. and Mrs. System and their daughter Stella, who with her heavenly body is the current Miss Universe. Well, it's true.
Rubbish, but here,
Rubbish, maybe.
from Ireland, Mr. and Mrs. O. Centauri and their son Alpha Centauri and his friend Irish Stew.
Oh, order round the room for the cabaret.
Irish stew.
Yes.
Oh, don't forget the Irish stew. It's meaty, all right. Asteroid reaction.
I trod on that, and I'm glad.
Will you welcome,
Wipe it off
please?
before you go home.
Order
Before
round the
anybody
room.
else brings them in, Mr. and Mrs. Cope and their son Horace.
Order round the room for the cabaret Sir William Haley and his comets. Oh,
Ladies and
Laden
gentlemen,
they're
down
going
with
well.
Swanee whistles. Here come Mr. and Mrs. Tonight and their Russian princessly daughter, Anastasia tonight.
ladies and gentlemen,
Quick as you can, Humph.
the
Mr.
score...
and Mrs. Zodiac and their children Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. It's not funny, but by golly, it finishes off the programme.
Right on cue. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I should tell you that the scores at this point have reached an interesting point. Graeme and Barry are 66, Willie and Tim 99. Or conversely... We'll be back again next time, and until then, from all of us, goodbye.
Barry Fryer, Graham Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett.
Kind of like a piece of polio